Hello and welcome to Shy Bike Studio. Yes, you are correct. The channel's name has changed from Canon Danny to Shy Bike. My name, Danny, hasn't changed obviously, but I'm combining my both channels. The largest one, Polish one, called Shy Bike, and now this one, international one, will be called Shy Bike as well. So you can call me Danny, you can call me Shy, because Shy is also a name. Why is it so? More info is just in a couple of days. On this episode, we're talking about Strava segments, and we'll be doing lots of episodes. We'll be competing together. We're gonna have fun with Strava. But I tried to create one segment which is actually easy, but then there came up some issue, and I hope some of you will know the answer for that. So basically, Strava is wonderful account, it's wonderful community. I do support Strava, and in order to be creating and competing on Strava live segments, you have to be a premium member. I am one, and I do recommend supporting Strava because they make a great job for us. Now, Strava segments, these are some loops, some parts, some segments of the courses that we have already made. So it's based on our activity, where we can compete with others, and we can also like test ourselves. So in order to create one segment, I have to base this one on the activity I already made, and I made specific training on the loop in order to create one nice Strava segment. Why is it so? In my area, there is lots of different segments. I just don't like them. They are short. There is kind of a mess here, because who is creating those? We as a community create those. Not everyone has some knowledge about it, how to really do it. It is kind of messy here. Some are like super short and not very fun. What I did, as you can see, just around those segments, I'm doing like in the middle, the loop here. And that's my yesterday's ride actually. That's the one here. So very nice loop, 15 kilometers. On 15 kilometers during 20 something minutes, you can really show your level of your fitness. There is also some nice uphill here with like around 5% of a grade. So it's really nice. Now, in order to make a Strava segment out of this one, then the segment will be appearing on my computer, on your computer, if you are here in this area. We are using this tool, this wrench here, and creating segment. It's just as simple as that. Okay, there are some infos here, some informations on how to do it. We don't try to make like very similar segments to what other guys have made. We don't want to have mess on this map. We want to have some nice, really cool segments here. So I recommend reading those. Now, this was my starting point, and I did a loop. Now by moving this pointer here, I can choose the end point, the finish. I want to have a loop, so I'm just going for 100% of this loop and click next. And that's the issue right here. They say that some very similar segments already exist. So what's the difference between this one and mine is actually that I'm having starting point here, and there is one called also like Loop Przytok, that's the name of the city, if you will, or town, and they have starting point here. So I can click here and create my own segment. As you can see, this is mine. I'm starting here, finishing here. I'm viewing somebody's segment here, starting here and finishing here. But the thing is, I haven't seen this one, and it does not appear on my Garmin computer when I'm approaching this area. I don't know why is it so. I believe if this was a private segment, because we can create private segments just for ourselves, this wouldn't appear here. So that's my question to you guys. Why don't I see, when I'm exploring the segments, this nice loop? I don't mind starting really here and competing with the guys on their segment, but when I'm creating it, then it really pops out, and it's exactly the same route with different starting point. So that was my question. If I was going to create the segment, I would just click next, and then would just name the segment, and it would be there. So my time on the segment, my average speed, and actually comparing like live. Even when I'm riding there, I can compare where different riders actually, where the leader is, and am I ahead or behind his time or her time, of course. So guys, this is how we create segment basically, but also how do we solve this issue? Why don't I see that segment here? Let me know if you know anything about it. Tomorrow you will see me trying to crash some other segment, and then some issue with my Garmin came up, so you will see that one as well. But we're gonna have a lot of fun competing and training on Strava segments. And next week we're gonna have lots of materials on different bikes, accessories and clothing for 2016 and 17. So that's coming up, and we'll see you tomorrow on my Strava segment. Bye bye.